longtime ABET volunteer, has been involved in commission and governance and so forth. He was recognized for those contributions as a volunteer back in 2015 when he won the Linton G. Grinter Award, which is a Linton E. Grinter Award rather, which is a Lifetime Achievement Award for his service in ABET. What we wanted to do today was to really thank him for his time on staff. He'd been on staff for a little over 12 years. It was very important to me to have him join because at that time when I came on, I really had no experience at the staff level with ABET, and my experience was limited. And he came on as the Chief Accreditation Officer, and at that time we didn't have one. We really needed someone in that position. So he came on board and kind of led the accreditation department, of course, and then later helped us develop the accreditation management system, which I know you're all familiar with, and get that through some difficult stages and then to a point where we could use it as an effective tool.
Joe Sussman was the best boss I have ever had in my whole life, my whole professional working career. I came to ABET as the training manager about 10 years ago. It was a switch and a switch and a switch of careers. I had no experience with accreditation. My experience is training and executive leadership training, and came into ABET that way. And a year in, he said, you should replace Mary Ann. Some of you remember Mary Ann. Oh my God, Mary Ann, a legend. To be the next director of operations. And I'm like, are you? I mean, deer in the headlights. But I also knew this was like the biggest opportunity of my professional life. Working for an organization like ABET, in the culture of ABET, my goodness. And it was conditional, my acceptance. I go, you can't leave, Joe. You gotta be here for me. And then I accepted. That happened, and then he would tell people, he would tell me, he would tell other people, he goes, you know, she's drinking from a fire hose, which apparently is like a thing you say, and things are gonna fall splat, and we're gonna pick it up, and we're gonna dust it off, and we're gonna make it working, and we're gonna get back into the job. But you know, he did that. He still does that for me. I am in regular communication with Joe, and he gives me strength and spirit, and he's my champion, and he'll be straight with me.
I've known Joe for many, many years. I've interacted with him not only through ABET for the last 20 years at ABET, but also through the ASME. Many of you know Joe, and you know him well, and I can feel it, that you are missing him just like I do. But some of you who may not know all about Joe, he started as a program evaluator in 1993. Joe being Joe, impatient, wanting to move fast, 6 years later, he was the chair of EAC. So in 1999, Joe was the EAC chair. He did his tour of Editor 1, Editor 2, chair of EAC, and then eventually he was the president of ABET. That was in 2008, 2009, when he was the president. Joe worked at all volunteer levels of ABET. Everywhere there was something ABET related, he was there. He was the volunteer. And you knew Joe. He loved to talk and tell stories. and tell good stories.
I've known Joe Sussman since the early 90s, like Mo, when I first became an ABET program evaluator. At that time, we both had an amazing mentor, Eleanor Pate. And finally, I'm known as Joe's sister from another mister. Over the years, we've enjoyed lots of challenges together at ABET, beginning with outcomes-based EC 2000, which changed everything about accreditation for the positive. It's been a joy working as a volunteer leader with Joe, and through volunteer and staff teamwork dedication, we've enjoyed many terrific milestones over the years. Mutual recognition global partnerships via the Washington, Sydney, Dublin, and Seoul Accords, ABET accreditation of academic programs beyond the U.S. borders, moving headquarters from a leased office space to a beautiful building at 415 North Charles, with the third floor built out as training. So everyone knows ABET has a home for headquarters staff. And no, we're not just at the BWI Hilton.
I want to talk a little bit about as a family, which you heard some about, and as the personal remembrances of Joe that I have told him to his face whether he remembers or not, because sometimes he glosses over those things. But I won't claim to go back as far as Joe. And those of you who've been on the staff, there is usually a regular discussion about who has been at ABET the longest. You know, it was Ellen, or it was Joe, or Amanda. Well, then Ellen goes off and retires, and then Joe goes off and retires. Dane's still here, but he's headed that way too. This is having an impact on me, because that now means that I'm getting to be one of the long of tooth. And I go back with Joe, you know, you heard about how quickly he became chair. When I came on to the EAC, Joe was chair.
Most people don't think about the foundation. The building is stable, it's what it is, because someone had the knowledge, the awareness to lay down the blocks, put down the... We have a huge foundation that goes back to what, 1932? There's a lot of people that have come and gone over those years.
And I hope we can have a joyous celebration for Joe tonight. And as old-timers, we all know that whether you're a volunteer or staff, ABET's family. Remember the Eagles song, Hotel California? You can check out, but you can never leave. Get well soon. Love you, brother.
Joe, we miss you tonight. You are a legend, and you are my hero. I just want to say that. And I wanted to get up there tonight and say a few words, but that just didn't happen. But I just want to tell you in person that you are my hero. You are an epitome of critical thinking and problem solving. Thank you for your advice throughout these years for me. It really helped me. Thank you.
Joe, I love you. You are so wonderful. You are the best in the world. You are the best boss I ever had. We all love you, and we really wish you were here. I would give you a big hug if you were here. Thank you so much, Joe. Joe, I'm sorry you're not here. My heart is broken, but I know you will get better because you always survive. So I wanted to say congratulations. When I did call you before, you know, you were out, but then you came in, but you were too tired to talk to me. But now I'm talking to you face to face, so you can see. Congratulations, congratulations. I love you, Joe. I miss you. please give Sari a hug and a kiss for me. I miss her too. So I hope to see you soon. But this special occasion, I was hoping that you would be here where I could get my genuine hug. But I just want to leave one thing to you. May Jehovah be with you, and may He give you the strength to continue to get better. Love you, my New York brother from another mother. Take care.
Hey Joe, well, congratulations on your retirement. We were really looking forward to seeing you here tonight, we're really happy for your retirement, and we're hoping to see you soon. Thank you so much. Thank you for being a mentor to me, and for all of the things that you've done for me. I'm really, really grateful. Thank you so much, and we're wishing you the best. And yeah, thank you.
Joe, so sorry you weren't able to join us tonight, and just really looking forward to seeing you and having a chance to thank you for everything you've done. You leave such big shoes to fill. I don't know that I will ever rise to your level of accomplishment, but it's an honor to give it a try. And I will be in touch as I have questions. You can expect to hear from me. Take care, and we will see you soon.
Hey Joe, just wanted to congratulate you on your retirement. I'm really disappointed that as I become president-elect and president that I'm not going to get to work with you. But I have fantastic memories, so many wonderful dinners and interactions with you. So best of luck and again, congratulations.
Hello Joe, we certainly are missing you at the meetings here and so sorry about your accident that put you up for a while. It's been so great knowing you over the years. I remember our trip to Moscow, well, you and Bill and I, and what a wonderful time we had. And there are so many more memories. Thank you for everything you've done for ABET and for all of us, staff, volunteers, and the programs. You're always so great. And take care, get well, and I look forward to seeing you again in the future. Love you, Joe. Bye.